Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we've traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
George, get over here. You're not going to believe who this is. This is Jack Lemmon's son.
Tonight, we're going to have Chris Lemmon, the son of Jack Lemmon, in his one-man multimedia live theatrical play, Twist of Lemmon.
Lights on. Camera, fabulous. Well, then here we go. And action.
Chris debuted his play in London's West End. That was the world premiere. And here at the Cinema Arts Center, we're getting the first U.S. preview of a scaled-down version of the program.
Jimmy Cagney, Gregory Peck, Shirley MacLaine, Hank Fun. These are a few of the rascals I have over, and you want to talk about a great time? It's wonderful.
Jack has brought together all of his very best friends, the audience, to tell them his life story. And during the course of the telling of that story, he stumbles across his relationship with his son, me, and brings that full circle. That's the narrative arc of the play.
Oh, gosh. Do we love that little guy? I love Christopher. My little hotshot. But you know, I love work and acting, too. Maybe a little bit more.
Until I lost my father, I didn't even know how much this fella, who was not just my father, was my very best friend. I didn't know how much he meant to me until he was gone. And that's why this quest that I've been on for the last decade to create this project has been so incredibly fulfilling for me.
The character of Joe Clay wasn't just a character. One morning I woke up, looked at myself in the mirror and thought, I wonder who that bum is. And then I saw it was me. And the crazy thing is, it all started with just one drink.
I originally started writing in a search for catharsis, and I started writing down our memories. I have to tell the entire story, which I do, with all the rocks. I tell, you know, all the hard times, all the shortcomings on his part, and all the shortcomings on my part, and the fact that we were a father and son who were ripped apart and spent a great deal of our lives like that. But then we made the choice to accept, okay, that we are human.
He comes popping out, and his head was actually shaped like a fruit. No, really. The kid looked like a lemon. And magically, the kid, he turned out normal. Well,
first of all, I don't have any patience for stars' kids who are oh poor me, because I tell you what, you want to take a look at some of our sons and daughters who are fighting overseas, giving their lives, coming home with no arms, no legs. That's oh poor me. You know, some stars kid who has some problems. That being said, yeah, we all got to sit down at the table of life and play our cards, and that's exactly Chris's opening mission statement.
ladies and gentlemen, my father, Jack Lemmon. Hi there. I'm Jack. Yes, it's Jack Lemmon. How do you like them apples, huh? Hey, listen.
When he was doing his father, he was Jack Lemmon. And that was quite astounding because I think the audience, I know my wife certainly felt that Jack was on stage. It was Jack speaking to us.
Maybe I'll take him fishing in Alaska. We'd all get together at the end of the day, eat, drink, be merry, and then stumble our way back to the cabin. As I told everybody my very favorite joke for the 27th time that day. 2 Irish guys walk out of a bar. Hey, it could happen.
I feel that I've been on the fishing trip. He took the material and he owned it. This isn't just his father, but it was also Chris himself coming alive with his own material.
And then McGuire, he put a better move on the ball. And put it about that far away from the hole for the win. No, that's okay. Because I'd already won that day. Don't you see, being in that magical place at that magical time, his hands resting on the half of his putt, giving me that smile. That smile that just said, welcome to Pebble Beach, kid.
The one thing that I really hope more than anything the audience can take away from this show is that we are all human and that we all have faults. And if we can understand that about each other and rise above resenting that about each other, then we can have these wonderful relationships.
It's me.